Hello, and welcome to Know the Score. My name is Nancy Levy. I've been a volunteer with SCORE for over 5 years, and today I have the pleasure for this program of interviewing someone I've worked with quite a bit, Shakia Kegler. And Shakia is a new entrepreneur. She is part of the Startup Now program that you may have heard us talk about on previous episodes. So the Startup Now program is a coordinated effort between Career Source Broward and Broward College in training training new business owners how to find out if their business idea is viable. And then after that, if they do discover that it's viable, or if they pivot so that it becomes more viable, then they create a business plan and do an investor pitch. And I'm sure Shakia is very grateful that it is the end of her program for this cohort. There will be other cohorts coming up, so if you are interested and have a business idea, definitely check up on Startup Now. So Shakia, why don't you tell us your experience in the program?
Well, the program has been very wonderful. I just want to say that. I initially went into the program with a business idea that I assumed would be a nice business concept, model, everything. But the program teaches you how to do market research. It teaches you how to figure out if your business is actually a business worth pursuing. And I basically found out that it wasn't. So I had to pivot, and then I pivoted again, and that brings me to my final business, which is Govlier, which is a business-to-government marketplace platform where small businesses can upload their products and services and sell them to the government, just to give them more visibility and help them with marketing.
Good. And why don't you explain to us how your business model differs from other people offering similar services? And it has something to do with the credit card, the level of purchase that the government is able to do, the purchaser.
Yes. So at Govlier, we're focused on working with purchasers who have government purchase cards, and they can make a minimum purchase of the micro purchasing aspects, which range from $3,500 for some agencies and $5,000 for other agencies such as the DoD. But they're allowed to make these purchases with a purchase card, so it makes it a lot easier, and it helps small businesses gain credibility as far as doing business and having history working with the government.
Mm-hmm. What percentage of small businesses today do you think are currently working with the government?
Oh, it's a very low number. It's a very low number. After research, we researched and seeing the different certified businesses and just the businesses that are on SamGov, and it was less than 10% of businesses working with the government.
Okay, now you mentioned that word certified.
Yes.
What does that mean?
So when you're doing business with the government, some small businesses, they are categorized as set aside, or they have the opportunity to get certified, such as a woman-owned business, a minority-owned business, a veteran-owned business, and they actually have multiple certifications that varies nationally and local. Every county, state, local municipality has their own certification programs.
And tell me what the government expects from these purchasing agents. I mean, how are they motivated to buy from small businesses?
So any purchases, micro purchases and simplified acquisition procedures that's below $150,000, they have to be purchased with small businesses. And the micro purchasing, as I spoke before, it's a really low number, but the simplified acquisition purchases, they have to be purchased with small businesses as well.
Okay. And where are you in the process of creating the vehicle through which small business owners can put forth their products or services?
We're actually in the development stage right now. So we will have an MVP complete on November 20th.
Minimum viable product.
Yes, minimum viable product. But we will have, I learned that from the program. But we will have that complete by November 20th.
Close?
Yes, very
close.
Very close.
Okay, so it's going to be, people are going to be able to go to your website?
Yes.
And then what happens?
So once you go to the website, you will be able to sign in. You will be able to sign in as a business, a small business, or a government purchaser. Two different sides, and depending on which option you have, you'll be able to upload your products or search for products and services based off of the small businesses or the certified small businesses.
Okay. And if I'm able to do business with the government through your platform, how much does it cost me?
Well, for the first year, we are running a free model where you can upload your products and services for free, just to test the way it works out for small businesses, to ensure that everything is going smoothly in that way, because it's perfecting the model. But later on, we're going to have a membership fee, a monthly membership fee.
Okay. Free sounds really good to me.
Yes.
So definitely, is there a way they can sign up to know when it's going to go live? How do they do that?
So you can actually go to www.govlia.com and sign up for our newsletter, or you can send us an email at info@govlia.com.
Well, it sounds very exciting.
It is.
And so, where do you think what type of small business owner or entrepreneur should go through the Startup Now program?
Anyone that has a innovative business idea, or they've had a business idea that they feel like is going to make a significant impact, or something that's going to just something you want to do, something you're passionate about. That's the big thing. You have to make sure it's something you're passionate about.
Yeah.
So.
And it's a long commitment of time.
Oh, yes, it is.
This has been every Wednesday night from 6 to 10 p.m. for how long?
Oh.
3 months?
Yes.
Yeah.
And not to count the homework. So that's good.
Yeah, more than 3 months.
Yes.
When did you start?
I feel like we started in June.
Yeah, it's a very long program,
Yes.
but did you learn mostly, the most important part probably was going out of the classroom,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a part of the program, so why don't you explain that?
So throughout the testing, the model portion of the program, we had to go out and interview customers, potential clients, or our professionals in the sector that we're going after, or we're looking to work in that industry, and just get feedback on that one. So that was the biggest portion. You get so many interviews and so many different point of views, but it really helps you a lot. It does.
Now, I have to say that Shakia also has a specialty, a passion about this, because Shakia served our country in the Navy, was it?
Yes.
Navy. Yeah. And for how many years?
I was in the Navy for 5 years.
Well, thank you for your service.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, you were part of the purchasing.
Yes.
Yes.
So I served as the purchaser for my department, which is weapons department, and I worked really closely with supply department with getting anything from screws for a missile or vacuum cleaners. So it was a process, but I know how it works on both sides. And once I departed, or I separated from the military, I actually got a job working in compliance again, and I was selling pharmaceutical products with a company, and then I branched out and started to do my own pharmaceutical government sales.
Wow. So for a young age, you're pretty experienced.
Yes.
And you've had conversations with people in Broward County government in terms of purchasing. What has been their reaction?
They were actually surprised with the idea of it. Some of them are using services right now, but the biggest thing, or the key component of GovLEA, is the fact that we're focusing on the small, socially economic and disadvantaged businesses, those that the government is having a hard time finding. So we're going to make it more visible for them, make it easier for the government to purchase from these small businesses and meet their mandated quotas.
Wow. Well, I hope as you go forward with your business, you'll take advantage of SCORE workshops. I think SCORE workshops are free to veterans in the U.S. And so, we have lots of workshops, and I'm sure as you progress, there'll be different areas that you might want assistance with. And of course, mentoring with Broward SCORE is free of charge. So you should definitely take advantage of that. And you would find out more information at broward.score.org. And they have all the list of workshops and the dates and that sort of thing. And I want to congratulate you on a job well done in the program. She was a real star. And wish you the most success that you could have in your growing your business.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so
welcome.
much.